Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Goes for goal! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the counter is on. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Hudson-Odoi, is a fine winger in an old-fashioned sense. He tends to stick to his wide positions, but he's shown himself to be a creative outlet, and he doesn't actually shirk from his defensive duties either. You can usually expect a mature, all-round game from him.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And it's Bellingham. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Musiala. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Bellingham. Cristiano Ronaldo. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Arsenal have their second corner now, and it's Van der Sar. Caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
He's found a way through. And that's gone loose. Musiala doing full tilt down the left. He's got away. Lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Robertson, cross goes in there. Oh, smashing header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Ball's played through.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And Messi! Going to be quick to recover this. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Counter-attack on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Arsenal have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Arsenal. For a shot! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. How very starts. He just got it right.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Wood. Hudson-Odoi.
Arsenal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
He's found support out wide. And he was alert to it. And he's heaved it away. Neuer. And it's Bellingham. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he get on the end of this? He's being urged to shoot. He could, and he shoots! Sticks it away! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's had it taken off him. Now, what about a counter-attack? Gibbs White is number 5 in the list of assists in the league this year. He's through here. Rudiger gets it clear. And that's been won straight back. Wood! And he hits the net. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Substitution for Arsenal. Arsenal choosing to make the first change. Arcola coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
And he's had it nicked away. Looking for options for movement. Thinks about the shot. Played back in. Fred can get it clear. Up he goes! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Danger averted for now.
5 minutes added time.
Well timed, excellent interception. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! Well, Was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. 2 up and very... And there goes the final whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. They came... What are your thoughts? Utterly glorious day, positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting on very shortly. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Action has already started. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Hannibal. And they're on him in a flash. He's being urged to shoot. Threads one in. Rudiger gets good distance on it. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or even a wide attacker. Time after time, you see him make those overlaps, those marauding runs, providing support, the essential piece in any team looking to play on the front foot.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Anthony. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Looking for options for movement. Can he get onto this?
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
There's a sharp little ball here. Anthony could try cutting inside here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Now there's a tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Hannibal is offering a wry smile there.
Been taken short. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Turns and goes back. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham. And it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Cross to the back post. Dubravka deals with that nice and simple. Cullen. Hannibal. Looking to play him in. That's Hannibal. Goes down, but nothing given. And the first half is done. Well, it hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
Arsenal really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. We're already back up and running after half-time. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Oh, you make it sound so simple.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Vanderson receives it in a wide position. That is lovely. Chance to deliver. Lawrence clears it away. Good ball, good take. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. He's in space and looking for options. He's in a great position here. Takes a shot! That's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Substitution on the field. Number 9 coming on the field.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Musiala. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hannibal. Laurent. Now it's Bellingham. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Bellingham. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution on the field. Number 28.
Corner number 2 then.
11 coming on the field. Number 25.
Messi plays it short. Great ball, and he's in here. And he shoots! Walker attempts a clearance. Burnley are looking to go forward now. Arsenal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Looking for the run. Sanchez gets it clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 minutes has been indicated.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. This looks promising. And we're done. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
lost my mind. Sit on the table, don't you ask me twice, because the table is cruel questions. And I surround myself with good these days, cause the trouble we can do far astray, far astray. If you're down, don't picking me up.
Well, hello and welcome to a wonderful atmosphere which will not be dampened by the steady rain overhead. It is a wet day, but this should be a wonderful game. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Bellingham! It's not an especially good pass, that. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy Jamal Musiala is one of the most talked about attacking talents. He can play centrally or he can play out.
There's the shot! Goal! Arsenal! First blood drawn. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Number 7, Cristiano
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Ronaldo.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Bellingham stood his ground strong. He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Musiala. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. McTominay aims beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Cleared away. Fred did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Herver knocks it into space. Rudiger makes the interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Tries to pass it through. Anderson.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that looks a decent ball, and it's made its way to him. That is lovely. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's hoisted clear. Has a look and plays it forward. Herver. And here's Musiala. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Arsenal leading 1-0 at the break. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Herver. Great vision. And Under an awful lot of pressure. Looking for the run. Now there's a fine ball. Arsenal are still that goal to the good. Messi has created one goal already. Bellingham. And now the breakaway. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out. It's Bellingham! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. It's a decent clearance. And it's McTominay. Oh, this looks sharp. Rudiger wins the duel this time. Bellingham. Bellingham! Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 4.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 29.
Rudiger.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Vanderson. And De Ligt. And it's Messi. Barcola.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Bellingham. Wolverhampton needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, it's come loose. Oh, this is a great position. Can he get it? And the finish! Goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 6.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for the...
Is having a shot! Doherty. And the referee brings it to a close. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one...
About our differences, we don't talk at all. It seems less critically, I see no truth as mythical. No, that's unreachable. Give the strength to overcome. Give the strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, build it up. We gotta get some, take some. Fix it up, you gotta fix it. Open up, you gotta share. Build it up.
welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. That's, of course, round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passing nice and neat.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Tielemans. And here's Watkins. Look at the space here. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Watkins really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. There's the delivery. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Played back to the goalkeeper. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. McTominay gets over and intercepts. Cristiano Ronaldo threads one in. Oh, well measured. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Neuer. Licht, McTominay, and it's Bellingham. To Musiala, and it's Bellingham. Nicely aimed pass. Cash. He's found a way through. Now it's McGinn. Cross into the box. Caught offside that time. Fred, McTominay, now it's Messi, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo, all facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Big chance! Goal! Arsenal! First blood drawn. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Oh, good-looking ball. Bellingham. And this is Messi. Swept in. And it's claimed by the keeper. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Arsenal, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are back on the way.
Arsenal really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And it's Vanderson. Messi gets into some space. Well seen, saw that coming. That was... takes the shot! That carried quite a threat. Just a whisker away. Camera. Arsenal are still that goal to the good. Tielemans. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kunsa. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Rudiger wins the duel this time. Kunsa. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Tielemans. Up towards the flank.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Mbappe to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his...
Watkins!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
This is Ronaldo.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he's let fly. Arsenal preparing now to welcome the final whistle. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Union in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Watkins.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish and no half measures from here.
Shapes the suits! Really well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
After 89 minutes is number 27.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Yuri Tielemans. Number 2. Yash.
He is through here.
Field. Number 41.
Now, this could be a chance. And it's Dina.
16.
Now, here's the delivery.
And the keeper has it.
And that's that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
A big round of applause to both
Your
sets of
reflections
players.
then, Jim. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's of course round two between these two. I wonder what they expect this time. He's picked his way through. Now the delivery. Semenyo. He's having a shot! There it is! First blood drawn. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes. Speed of thought, speed of action. That's rather hopeful. Adams.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Eva Nilsson. And it's Truffert. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Tries to play it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rudiger. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And here's Musiala. Arsenal finding their... Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Arsenal with the corner. They're first. Defending of the desperate variety. Bournemouth have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. Thinks about the shot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he's managed to get rid. That's a throw. Fred. Good take. Shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's there to belt it away. Belly. He's having a go. Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw. Arsenal are level. Give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Plays it in low. And he's cleared it out of... Oh, he's been caught napping. Smith just loves to go forward whenever he can.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's Fred. Look at the Bellingham! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this spell, though.
passing is crisp and sharp, pinches it off him. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Arsenal really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate. Has a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Scott actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Clear it away, and now they can spring out of defence. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Brooks. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cleared without complication. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tavernier. Can he get on the end of this? Chooses to go back. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Musiala was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, that's a key interception. Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Decent chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 4.
Corner number 2 then.
Coming on to replace him is number 29.
Fred!
Substitution.
Blocks! That's really good defending. Bournemouth are looking to go forward now. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. It's a sharp little ball here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Unal. Now it's Kluivert. Kluivert. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the pass is intercepted. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now that looks a decent ball. Smith. Cross to the back post.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Knocks it out wide. In with the challenge. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Looking for options for movement. Chance! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7, Cristiano.
And there goes the final whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Bellingham claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, the rain has put a bit of a dampener on proceedings here, but this intriguing matchup should improve everybody's mood. Both teams will be looking to give their sodden supporters something to cheer about. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. As you can see, we've already started here. And we all hope that this second meeting between these sides this season will turn out to be a good one. Oh, there's a probing ball. Knocks it into space. And he's lost his man here. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Musiala. Now it's Bellingham. Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, Musiala is a player that's very easy on the eye. You can really see his qualities and genuine confidence on the ball. He's verging on cocky, arrogant at times, but that's what makes him such a great watch, even on the greatest stages. He really does come with the complete package.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. It's an Arsenal free kick. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Cristiano Ronaldo! Decent hit from there. FIFA. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now, can they get him away? Pinches it off him. McTominay. De Ligt. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's been cut out, well played. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for the run. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, what has happened here? McTominay. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. De Ligt did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well timed, excellent interception. There's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
McTominay. Vanderson. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Primier laid out to the left flank. He's got away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pings it across. And he's taking no chances there. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! There it is! The breakthrough strike! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Arsenal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And this is Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, number 27, number 33. Coming on the field.
McTominay.
Number 18.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Number 25.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! A sharp little ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's had a hit. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Takes a shot. And that's off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Arsenal preparing now to welcome the final whistle. Joel Veltman. Very much into the last knockings. Now it's Welbeck. He's found a way through. And he's got... And he shoots! And yes, it's there! We thought
pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball and they're in.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He'd have done well to reach that. And that is as far as it goes. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Musiala picking up the